Rex Ryan, Rex Ryan confounds me because you half the time you love the guy because he's refreshingly honest. He doesn't deal in coach speak. So you love his honesty. Half of the things you love about him, like calling out Peyton Manning, even though Peyton Manning didn't do anything to him, it wasn't personal between him and Peyton Manning, although the media, of course, as Cenk and I pointed out on the show, then made far too much of that. Because there was some honesty to that. And then he calls out Bill Belichick, too. He says it's personal between me and Belichick. That's what the game's all about. It was ridiculous. We think that maybe he was trying to protect Mark Sanchez. It works to some extent. They beat the Patriots. They handled them rather easily. But then there's still the trash talking at the beginning of the year, that degree of trash talking. So when the Steelers beat them, I have some satisfaction in that. Also, anybody who's a football fan and hates the sort of passive approach that teams take when they have the lead has to love this call from Mike Tomlin and the Steelers on 3rd and 6 inside of 2 minutes when they make this play. When the other team's out of timeouts, the Jets don't have any timeouts, you expect a run here on 3rd and 6 to continue to run the clock down, and you'll punt the ball, leave the Jets with between a minute and a minute 10, down 5 with no timeouts and at least 80 yards to go. But the Steelers on 3rd and 6 choose to pass. Here's the play. Roethlisberger.
And they are looking throw now.
It's such a Ben Roethlisberger play. He rolls. He gets it to Antonio Brown. That's it. You know it. It's done. Steelers get the first down. They win. And then there's that there's that Rex Ryan moment. And it's both why you love Rex Ryan and you hate Rex Ryan. So here's Rex Ryan's reaction to that Steeler first down.
And Rex Ryan knows that's it. What a job.
There's the stoicism from almost every other head coach of just they look, maybe you see a little teeth baring, maybe you see that. But from Rex Ryan, you saw him mouth the obvious epithet and the frustration that we feel as fans. I was watching the game with a Jet fan, and he screamed and he wanted to throw his sandwich. He just raised it in the air and then he set it back down on the plate and his fist were balled up and he was screaming and he marched around and he scared my dog. He scared me a little bit. And then you couldn't talk to him. You're like, hey man, you gave it a great second half. And he was like, it sucked. The whole season sucked. Everything sucked. So you respect that emotionality of it, and that makes me love Rex Ryan. But when the Steelers got that first down, I thought, yeah, who's tough talking now? Who's trash talking now? That's the beauty of Rex Ryan, though, is that I like guys. It's like Tony Soprano. It's like Michael Chiklis on The Shield. You want protagonists who are complicated. You want guys who have personalities that are big and complicated, that you want to like, that parts of them you like and parts of them you don't like. It makes them human. And ultimately, those are the kind of guys you want to watch. That's why Hard Knocks was interesting, because he's a compelling personality. And then ultimately, in the end, you come out in a world of where Chan Gailey is a head coach. What are you going to do? Obviously, you end up loving Rex Ryan. Am I wrong, JR?
Yeah, I mean, even that. I say talk trash again next year, Rex. We love it. Because if he didn't, then we're going to be like, why aren't they saying anything? This isn't fun. Where's the inside of the story? Where's the conflict? Who hates who? I want this. Then when he gives it to us, as you guys have said before, as you said, then we're like, oh, what a big mouth blowhard.
Well, because the one thing, like the trash talking, last thing I will say about it, the trash talking and the calling out that stuff, that seemed less authentic to me. And that's where I started to lose some of my Rex Ryan passion. The joy that we saw in Hard Knocks I liked. And then this ultimately, because he got his comeuppance from some of that trash talking, which didn't seem as genuine to me. And then we got that genuine anger, which I like. It was a fan's anger. It was a guy who really cared anger. And it made me like him again than the stoicism we see from other coaches.